it
something.
says it's sending data on your Periscope and on your YouTube, but it says you're
Mm.
online on Hicks New Media. Do you see that?
Again, I'm live and online on my Facebook page,
So it
but
looks
not on
like you're
my
live because I just saw a
YouTube.
thing just come across that James Hicks is live, but your Periscope is not live.
I'm less worried about that. I'm trying to get some of that YouTube money.
I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it at all.
Trying to.
So I'm trying to make sure you're good. Yes, no.
Well, Tall Boy works on those
Do,
technical
do, do,
aspects.
do you have anything? Did you get it?
Did I get what?
Are you live on your YouTube page?
No, brother. Again, I can multitask. I'm refreshing screens and everything. You don't see what the hands are doing, but I'm not live on YouTube.
It just said you were live. I got the message on my phone. I
I'm
see
gonna send you a
myself live on
screenshot.
YouTube. Okay, like I said, we're using Video Link. This is a new streaming encoder, such as StreamYard, Restream. Um, Let me see something. Can you hear me right now? Tammy, where's my hat? Can you just hand me?
Oh Lord, he said, "Where is his hat?" This brother.
Oh, man.
Again, now we got dead air. So,
You got me? No,
folks,
that's good. I have my cough button. So that means you hear that right there too, right?
correct.
Okay, good. So I was saying, I don't know what's going on, but we're talking tech, and unfortunately, we're having technical issues. I need a drink. I need my drinks. I need something. I'm messed all the way up right now, and I don't know why.
Yeah, you got we gonna have to have a powwow to figure this out. Let's get right into topics because we've already delayed and folks is
Yeah.
probably already getting tired.
So are you up yet? Like, do you have anything up?
Again, my Facebook is going fine, but my YouTube is not.
Are
So
you sure? Because it's showing. Let me go to before we go live on your stuff. I'm gonna go to your James Hicks page because this shouldn't be. It just showed me that you just went live. James Hicks is live at 7:33. I'm on your page right now, and you're live. I'm watching on James Hicks page. You don't see. I'm chatting publicly as Tall Boy, and it says
so you
hello.
know what? So interesting. Okay, so you know what you did and what happened. The original link that you created through video link
Uh-huh.
is stale. So that's the link that I went to and had a handful of people sitting kind of in the waiting room.
Oh
So
wow.
th- so that's an issue, right? Because
Well, I
folks
went
were
back
waiting there.
because I didn't see it, and before we set this stream up, before I set it up, I didn't see it, so I went in and created a second stream under your account, if that makes sense. So you should have. I didn't think it was going to say two streams, but it's
Yep.
showing two because I'm live on your page right now.
Yeah. I see it now. Backed out. So that's a problem, right? I'm gonna say for next week we change the background sign and say we can't do too too much. Uh, we
Oh, you
we
know what?
can't be doing
I
too
I
much.
I stayed. I jumped out of my lane.
That's all right. That's all right. Let's get
All right,
focused. Let's get focused.
so yeah, let's get focused. We got let me see if I got this right. If I did this right, if I did this right, we got 10 minutes on the clock. You want to talk certain things. What do you want to talk about first?
Well, yeah, we got a lot of things we want to talk about, and we are working on a new run of show.
Right.
Let me say, I guess for folks, and we think it's going to be successful, but we won't know unless you tell us. So we're going to minimize the rambling. Um, let's start with T-Mobile. That's you. right? That's your carrier of choice. That's you not T-Mobile.
Yeah, but that wasn't what was the topics. It was Google Maps, brother.
Oh, that's all.
You
All
forgot,
right,
huh?
Google Maps. We can talk about Google Maps too. Well, they all the same to me. Google Map.
Okay, so Google Maps. All right, so with the runner show, we got a 10-minute timer, and we're going to try and start it off. And if I'm right, I'm going to try and do it like this. I know people are saying he's doing too much. See, you was trying to keep it simple last week, and I'm the guy that wants to just throw it out there. So we got a 10-minute timer going.
Talk
I'm
to
going
him,
to talk.
Tammy. Talk to him.
Come and talk to me. Google Maps will now let you pay for public transportation and parking through its app.
So
What
you
do you
ready?
think about that? Have you read the article? Let me tell you a little bit about what I
Yeah.
have
So
here.
what's funny about this, to be honest with you, I already thought that Google Maps had this capability, right, of being able to allow users to pay for parking, pay for other integrated value-added services. But apparently, this is brand new, and I don't know where I've been. I guess I assumed this, but Google is now integrating the capability to allow folks when you go out to actually start paying for parking, paying for train tickets, paying for things like that directly within the application as they do some more integration with a couple of systems, primarily Park Mobile and Passport. And that's actually really big news. I've used Park Mobile quite a bit, like when I go to the train station or when I go to an airport or leave the car downtown or something. Park Mobile's everywhere, at least here on the West Coast. So having that ease of use and that functionality integrated into the tool that you're already using, right? When you trying to get there, you're using Google Maps for the most part, regardless of what platform you're using, because Google Maps works. Um, and and just being able to not have to double tap onto another whole application just really makes a lot of sense. So this is good cross platform. I think really for folks as they finally get able to get back out there in the streets and do some traveling. So have you used Park Mobile
I have the
or
app.
Passport yet?
I have the app downloaded on my phone. I do not
Hmm.
have Passport downloaded on my phone. I've tried to use it a couple times and I was unsuccessful, and I just found another place to park. So, because no one's not trying to get booted here in the city of Atlanta,
Yeah,
unless you've been doing a little bit of drinking, and you know it is
I
what it
get you.
is.
I get you.
So, what it's saying is paying for public transportation will work much in the same way if you're searching for transit directions in Google Maps. You'll see an option to purchase tickets appear alongside your results. Sim- Similar to the pay for parking feature, customers will need to have a pay account, which I just actually activated this week,
Okay.
linked to a valid credit card or debit card to make the transaction. Then the customers can use their phone either in a tap to pay situation or by showing a digital ticket to a conductor to ride public transportation. In places like San Francisco, customers will be able to buy a digital Clipper card. I guess that's similar like to the Oyster card in Europe. I would like to say in London. They can use that. The feature will be available to use in over 80 transit systems around the world. And they've already, a lot of transit agencies around the world have modernized their fare collection methods to include contactless or tap to pay mediums like Google Pay or Apple Pay.
Yeah. Yeah. Again, speaking of Park Mobile, that's just who I use, right? When, like I say, because I take Amtrak a lot, so I'll take the train and I'll go somewhere, and just being able to go to the station with my phone. I had to fire up the Park Mobile app though, and pay for it, and you get the allotted time that you're going to be there. But now again, you've got one stop shop. You got the one application that has all of that connectivity, and it's all about convenience of use, right? That's what this whole thing is about, and the fact that it's cross platform. Obviously, there should be no complaining because iOS users and and Android users has this functionality. So this is a win-win. I could see Google maybe acquiring one of these companies one of these days, because that type of thing won't go away, and that type of capability is just makes sense for them long term moving forward. So shouts out to Google for doing some things outside the box in terms of functionality.
I like it. I mean, I think
Look
it's
at you, fancy overlays and back and forth switching. I love it,
stop
brother. This
stop
you
playing. I'm
okay?
trying to
I see your V mix. I see
I'm
your
trying to
V
keep it
mix.
simple. But they say keep it simple, stupid. Yeah, I mean, I think at the end of the day, once we're going into a digital area, if that makes sense, and with it being a
Yep.
digital, everything's going to be on your phone. I wouldn't be surprised, and I'm not judging here. If you take the COVID shot, they might have something where you can have the finger do something, where they have the fingerprint on the COVID shot. I'm just playing when I'm saying that, but I would not be surprised if you have some type of digital fingerprint in the near future. But right now, the
Yeah.
phone is your livelihood. So with the phone being your livelihood, why not make why not make something like this, be useful, and like you said, you're not. How many numbers do you actually know inside of your phone or in your head? Like how many numbers do you have memorized?
Oh man, don't put me on the spot like that. I know. I'll barely say I know the other three people that live in this house. Numbers off the top of my head, but yeah. Once we got smartphones, we all became less smart in terms of knowing those things. So no.
Nah, and I say this. It's funny that you say that because I probably know about five numbers. Shout out to Tammy because today's our anniversary. She made
Oh
sure.
my goodness, that's right. Happy anniversary. God,
Oh
Joker.
man, and there you go. Yeah, she made me memorize
You
her
better
number.
memorize.
So I know it's 678 blah blah blah
Nope.
276 blah
I'm
blah
about to
blah
say,
blah.
don't
So
do
I'm gonna
that.
let you. Yeah, I'm in there. So
I
maybe I might
love
get
it.
some kudo points. See my name pop up on the screen when I say that. Maybe he might get some kudo points tonight for knowing that number. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's funny because when I first met her, she gave me her number on a piece of paper like the old school way, right? And with the
Yeah.
old school way, I called it, and apparently I was dialing the wrong number, so I was ready to throw the
You,
number
she
away.
gave you dollar joke.
I, I I called like the third time because I said after this, that's it, and third time was a charm, and we're here 2 years
Gosh.
later.
Congratulations, y'all.
Yeah.
Love it. I love it.
So I'm gonna give her a little shout out at the top of the hour. So, but yeah, I just think at the end of the day, with Google Maps being what it is, um, I just think that that might be where where the future is with your phone, if that makes
Yeah, they're the standard, right? You think about it. Apple Maps had a huge issue a number of years ago by not providing proper coordinates to your location, and Google owns Waze, so and we know how really cool Waze is and how folks are trying to be like them. But the end all to be all of everything of a lot that's online is Google. So for their primary navigation product to just bring in more functionality, more capabilities, just makes sense. So yeah, this is a good start.
sense. Let me see. We're ahead of schedule. I wasn't expecting this, so I thought we probably would be
So we may
oh,
have to shut down. We may have to shrink the timer from 10 minutes. Go ahead and shrink it down to like 7.
that what you want to do?
No,
And make it
maybe 5 minutes. Let's do 5 minutes because uh, we can get long winded sometimes. But I know I can.
you want to do
That's what
five
I
minutes or you
do.
want to do
So
7 minutes? You let me know.
let's try 5 minutes per topic.
Boy, when we run out of time, you'll be sitting there like me. All right, I'm gonna put 5 minutes on the clock. All right, that's what
Five
we're gonna
minutes on the clock, ladies and gentlemen.
that's what
Watch
we're gonna
watch
do.
yourself now.
So, with that being said, next topic. Microsoft Word will soon try to guess what you are typing. Did you
hmm
read that article?
Yeah, it's Look, it's all right. It's not that impressive to me, to be honest with you, because Google already has it. In terms of Google has something I believe it's called Smart Compose that will, as you're typing, it'll kind of try to predict what the next word is that you're trying to type. So I mean, it's all good, but it's a lot of AI, ML, so artificial intelligence and machine learning integrated into the applications and the environments to try to guess predictively what you want to type, right? And what's the next word, logical word in your sentence? So it's good. I would have thought also, to be honest with you, that someone like a Microsoft would have had this capability integrated with their platform, with their software already, but it's all good. I'm not that impressed. Just again because Microsoft kind of started this whole word processing thing a number of decades ago, and why did it take a uh, cloud search engine provider to beat you to the punch? That being Google. So I sound really mad and pessimistic today, don't you,
Hey
man? Oh
man,
well.
if you feel the way you feel, it is what it is. I think this
I'll
is
be the Jekyll and you'll be the Hyde today. How about that? You know,
yeah.
you're the good cop. I'll be the bad cop. There we
So
go.
so like you said, Microsoft has upped its game with Word on Windows 10 predictions, bringing something like a Google Smart Compose, like you said. I've
Oh
never
yeah,
even
there you go.
heard
Yep.
of Google Smart Compose, believe it or not. The Smart Compose like feature should be rolling out this month. It works pretty much as the same as Google Smart Compose. Simply start typing in a document in Word or in an email message in Outlook and
Mm-hmm.
note that predicts start appearing. Press the Tab key to accept a prediction and the Escape key or ESC key to reject it. Word users can choose to help Microsoft improve its algorithms in Word or Outlook, or for Windows, users can right click a prediction and then select text prediction, feedback for text prediction to help Microsoft. On the web version of Word, users can click text predictions on and in the status bar, then give their feedback. The
Mm.
dictation feature for Office on Windows 10 is a different feature and requires a PC with a microphone. So yeah, maybe you can use your voice with that. I wonder if they will allow us to use the phone. That's the thing that I want. So Microsoft Word on your phone, you have that as the app, and you start talking, it comes out. That would be. I think
Yeah,
it's
that's a
gonna.
good point.
Yeah.
That's an interesting point.
I think that Windows 10 users need to wait for the dictate button to turn on and then start listening while giving guidance by voice on punctuation such as period, full stop, comma, or question mark. That could be quite annoying speaking in sentences and adding punctuations, but at least you have control over the experience. From my understanding, I think it's supposed to roll out on Android first, and then it's going to roll out eventually on or Google or PC first, and then roll on iOS later on, or
So in
Safari.
other words, you just said Android's going to get it first. Is that actually
Well, PC is supposed to get it first.
okay? I was about to. I was trying to be smart. I was trying to be smart.
I'm gonna give you a break right there. I'm trying to stay. I gave you a lot of Apple products last week, so I'm trying to stay away from Apple if I can. If that makes sense. So I don't know.
But
I'm
you
not
can't.
trying to hate on you.
But you can't. But you can't because we everywhere. We everywhere.
You like that annoying kid that just always
I
like to
am.
start. Yeah,
Throwing salt in the wounds. That's what I do.
yeah.
I'm
But
that guy.
stop being that guy if that makes sense. But this is pretty good. 5 minutes is a good time right there. So I like that.
Yeah. Any on your side, since you're running the production, can you are the comments coming through?
You know what? I didn't even set it up.
Oh my
I
God.
didn't. I was so
For
worried about trying to get this timer and making sure the stream was going off right. It was what it was, man. I'm sorry. Like we just got to read the comments from the phone, man.
there could be folks literally chiming in right now, just hot about everything that we've been saying. Just
No,
tall boy, you wrong, or
I
whatever.
know.
Oh, and
Well, I'm looking on your page right now, and you got 2 streams going on your page right now. On your page, I walked away from my page, so I don't know, man. I haven't
I
even looked
got
at my comments. Yep. Up. Here goes hit the spot. Here goes the killer. You're gonna have to get killer on the show. Oh, that must be the dog. Tall boy can be very long winded. Yep. James, I will be getting an apple in May. It will be my backup. Go set ready. Okay. So
Oh my. Doesn't
yeah,
have the same effect though when we can't put it on the screen.
I
So
know. It's my fault though. It is my fault. Look. Let me make the disclaimer right now. I,
he was.
Corey Tallboy Sanders, am so
Oh,
sorry
he said his government name.
that I did not put the comments set up or have them set up for this show. It's a work in progress. Please forgive me. Okay. There's some things that I'm trying to do behind the scenes, or you know it. In a couple of weeks, I'll be able to press a button here and there with my stream deck when I eventually get it right. But right now, I'm gonna let James just keep on beating on me when he knows it's something new. Can't wait till he go back to Ecamm and not try to cheat with StreamYard. But that's okay. I will take it. I'm a big boy. I'm 7 feet tall. I can handle
Yeah,
it.
you big boy.
So yeah. I'm a big boy. So I can handle it. So with that being said, James, you have any comments, sir?
No, and I appreciate the fact that the man fell on the sword just now. But yeah, uh, we move into another platform from now on. This can't work, brother. I can't let this product go out. So we'll we'll have a chat about that.
So so
I
so, so
love you.
you go,
I
so you
love
gonna
you.
give up on me? Dang, you already
I'm
told
I'm
me.
done. Yeah, I'm gonna kick you to the
Man,
curb.
that's so brutal, bro. That is
I'm gonna
so
throw you out there in that cold, in that snow.
man,
Mm.
that's so brutal, bro. All right, so man, brother can't even get a chance.
Can't get a break. He
Man.
gone.
All right, so what you
Next.
want to go to? Yeah, what you want to go to next? Go ahead, you got it.
I want to talk about Spotify. I really do. You got that one queued up
I will
because
in a second.
I know because I don't even know the order that you have
No,
things because I'm not
there was
listening
no order
anyway,
to
right?
be
So I
honest with you.
just
Just give me 1 second.
I'm
I'll get
bad
it
like
queued
that.
up. Go ahead and
Just
talk
got the
about it.
timer going. So Spotify did their major announcement the other day. I think it was yesterday. Um, a lot of things are happening with the platform. They really are working to outdo everyone in the music streaming space. They're trying to outdo Apple Music. They definitely have done better than Pandora, than who else is out there? Google Music, all the other platforms out there. Jay Z's platform. What is that?
Title.
Yeah. So the idea is let the music be there. Have a huge library, a large catalog, but Spotify has always been really good at the curation piece, right? Being able to automatically, again, using AI and ML, so artificial intelligence and machine learning, to think, guesstimate, and understand the types of music that you like to listen to. So whatever those genres are, and build playlists around those particular likes and dislikes. Spotify just has that down, and it's always been at the forefront of their mind. So now they're continuing to do that, continuing to refine those algorithms and those capabilities, but they're also seeing what's next in terms of the evolution of what folks are doing, and that really is all around podcasting. Right, folks are really finding some silver lining and being locked in due to the pandemic and picking up microphones and picking up laptops and picking up cameras and saying, you know what, I'm going to start a podcast. And Spotify really is building out their platform, allowing folks to do that effectively and efficiently and effectively. So they acquired a company called Anchor not too long ago, and I used Anchor in the past, used in the past tense, but I switched not too long ago to another platform. But honestly, when I saw this update in terms of what their focus is, monetization, their focus is on finding advertising, um, building out the platform, making sure that you have effective distribution. I literally called Spotify that evening and said, I need to redirect my streams and my syndicated podcast back to your platform. So I'm literally in the midst of doing that. They impressed me so much with they're focused on the content creator, and that's what we do. That's what Talwa and I are really focused on. So anyone that's going out as a public mission for their next short and midterm goals to focus on bringing in capital, bringing in advertising revenue, helping to monetize, helping with distribution, I'm all in for that. So that was real huge in terms of what their announcement was. The podcasting piece, again, the music curation piece. They had a lot of big name folks on the announcement when they did it. Bruce Springsteen and President Barack Obama have a podcast that they're doing together. And look, anytime, even though Bruce just recently had some issues with DWI, he was there, but you can't go wrong when you got Obama on there with him. So that was just really good to see a good conversation. So they've got that platform going. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry have a podcast that's exclusively on Spotify. Michelle Obama has her podcast exclusive. So there's key folks that are specifically on the platform, and they're nowhere else. So take a look at it. Obviously, Spotify has a free account and a free access as well, but there is worth and there's value in what you pay for. So if you upgrade your account and go with a premium account, you're going to get a higher bit rate. You're going to get the ability to not have advertisements. And there's also going to be something called Spotify Hi-Fi that's coming out, which is going to be an even higher bit rate, specifically geared towards folks who want to hear every single bit of percussion, every string, every vocal characteristic and things like that. And they had Phineas and Billie Eilish. So Billie Eilish and her brother talking about, again, really enveloping yourself in the sound and what music means to them, and the fact that you can really get into some high fidelity and high bit rate type of things. So that's coming out there with the Spotify Hi-Fi later on in the year. So I really like that they are focused on what they're focused. They're focused. Oh, there you go, brother. Look at you. You bring it up. See, folks, no, I'm not just bringing it up. You actually bring it up on the screen. But music really does calm a lot of people, and it calms me. And I listen to music all day, every single day, and it's a universal language. And Spotify has been from the beginning focused on high quality content, high quality amplification of music, and they really have stepped up the game with some of the capabilities. So check them out if you haven't checked them out. If you got a free account, that's all good too. But I'm not sponsored by them. I'm not paid for them. I don't have an affiliate account, but you may want to consider jumping up to a Spotify premium account. Right.
So Spotify.
What are you rocking? You got Spotify, brother?
Yes, we do have Spotify. I use it, but I primarily use it for when I'm playing PlayStation. But Tammy uses Tidal. But I just want to make sure I get this right. YouTube. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Spotify. They had their live streaming event, from my understanding, correct? This past week. And now, if you have a paid account, you can create a podcast on this account as well? Is that what you're saying?
So you've always been able to create a podcast. Spotify acquired a company called Anchor. Anchor was a podcasting platform.
Anchor. Correct.
And Anchor's free, right? Compared to some of the other ones out there. So the Spreecast, the Podbeams, the Libsyn, a couple of the other ones, podcast.co, those platforms, they're robust and they're great platforms as well, but you do got to pay for them. But when you think about who's backing Anchor and the fact that they're owned by Spotify, and you've got that whole ecosystem that you have capability and connection into, it's almost a no-brainer, and it just makes sense to be part of that. The podcast that I put out, every single show that I do, I pull out the audio, I convert that down, and actually upload that to my Anchor account. And it's automatically syndicated to all the major platforms. So it automatically goes out to Apple Podcasts. It goes out to Google. It goes out to Spotify. It goes out to TuneIn, Breezer, all of those platforms. And again, it's a free service. And what's really nice about Anchor as well is right now, think about it. We can't physically go see somebody. You really shouldn't, but you can literally have a multi-person podcast just from your mobile phone. You can actually stage it such that you're doing an interview with someone via their phone, cross-platform. So I could be having a conversation, uh, an iPhone and an Android device. We're distribute across the country, wherever the case may be. And that session could actually be live, or I could record it down, edit it within the mobile app as well, and then schedule it to post later. So you get all of the publishing capabilities in a free app. And the only reason that they really can do it, the reason that they can give it to you for free is because they're, again, part of a larger conglomerate, a larger organization, that being Spotify. So you're getting kind of that efficiencies of scale of being part of that larger organization. Check out Anchor, anchor.fm is the site. And they just pushed out some updates this morning, actually, to the Anchor platform. I think it was just some more performance integrations and some more, it was just performance enhancements to the platform. So they're continuing to evolve. They're continuing to work on it, and you better get into it while it's free, y'all. I'm just telling you, just saying. And so again, I go on a tangent. If you got a website, you can actually pull the embed code from your Anchor episode and embed that into your website. So you've got all the capabilities and the functionality of all the other ones that would charge $30, $40, $50 per month for free. Done.
Interesting
Soapbox.
information.
I'm done.
Yeah. You went over the 5 minutes, brother. I didn't.
I'm getting excited now, right?
Yeah, I didn't even look. I didn't even put the other screen up because I was just like, "Hey, ran out of time. I didn't have the buzzer to go." Eh. but I like it. I think it's something that's. I have to find a way because, like you said, after this show, you pull down the content, and once
Yeah.
you pull down the content, it goes on, and all it can be audio format. It can be a video replay, or you can even pull the words. My mind just went blank over here.
The transcript. So think about this. Every podcast that you and I both do, or every episode that we do, we pull down the audio and make an audiogram and hit that to Instagram. When I was using StreamYard, it came down as an MP3. So it was literally 2 steps. Pull down the MP3, uploaded the headliner, and then uploaded to Anchor. Now that we're using another platform, Restream, it comes down as AAC, which another audio codec format. I got to convert that AAC to an MP3 and then go to headliner and then go to Anchor. But that's repurposing of content, right? So that's allowing us the ability to go from folks that are watching us to folks who can catch us when they're working out, when they're walking, when they're in the car, whatever the case may be, but at different times, just in the audio format. So it really is clean and efficient for content creators. The best way that we can streamline our workflows, man, because I'm looking at all kinds of project management and content curation calendars and boards right now. I'm losing my mind trying to figure out the best way to streamline the process of content creation and make the more content that we put out, and being able to have something like an Anchor tied into Spotify to automatically distribute our audio content just is a game changer, to be honest with you.
Interesting. Next thing I want to talk about. We'll get off of Spotify since you like it so much.
Yeah, man. You can't tell.
Clearly. What are your thoughts on switching platforms? I think a lot of people love. How do I word this? They love what they love. Are you a Safari guy?
I would love to be a Safari guy, but Safari is not there yet. So, yeah, I say that with hesitance, right? I would love to use Safari, but again, there's some capabilities that they don't have yet in terms of like like WebM codecs for video, just being able to do some advanced uh, plugins and extensions, things like that. So I love Chrome for its ability to do those kinds of things. But man, Chrome sure is a memory hog. So I started looking at Firefox again, old school Firefox, and yeah, there's that. There's Vivaldi. There's Opera. So if we're talking browsers, those are all the ones that I've considered and used in the past. Safari is just it's not there yet. I would love for it to get there, but not there.
So what's your browser of choice, shall we say?
So today I'm using Chrome. I'm using Chrome Beta. So I'm not even using the general released one. I'm using the beta package of Chrome. So I'm a glutton for punishment. So just in case anything crashes while we're talking, it's my fault because I'm using a pre-release version, developer's edition of the browser.
Well, I say all that to say because the latest Firefox release includes multiple picture-in-picture and total cookie protection. Now, I'm not really familiar with the cookie protection, but the picture-in-picture, um, basically, it was saying that last year the internet began playing a bigger role in our lives than ever before. The U.S. went from only 3% of workers to more than 40% working from home in 2020, all powered by the web. And we also relied on it to stay informed and connect with friends and family, meet in person. And despite those many difficulties we had to face online and offline, we're proud to keep making Firefox an essential part of what makes the web work. Today, two new features: multiple picture in picture and the latest privacy protection combo. The multi pip allows multiple videos to play at the same time, and then world with multiple views. Also, it can help that it coincides with one of the biggest sports events year of March. So, what do you think of that?
So
Picture in
the
picture.
fact that it's integrated into the browser is very nice because those are extensions and additional capabilities that you had to add into something like a Chrome, right? And Safari. But the fact that Firefox has that natively, that's pretty nice, right? Because one, you've got comfort in knowing that it's secure, safe for the most part, right? It's actually written and updated and managed, maintained by Mozilla themselves, as opposed to a developer from who knows wherever who may have whatever types of intentions. You don't know. Look, I'm not talking bad about anybody, but I'm just saying you got to be cautious. You got to be careful when you're installing software applications and plugins, especially into your browser, because they can be keyboard trackers, they could be phishing attempts, they can be all that. But when you have this new extended capability integrated directly into the browser, it's coming from Mozilla, which is the creator of Firefox. So it's safe and secure. Um, multi-picture in picture, that's pretty darn cool, man. Right? I mean, we could have think about our world right now, content creation, right? We could have multiple screens running at the exact same time through Firefox while we do the show and so in terms of monitoring our events, right? We were talking at the beginning, are we live on YouTube? Are we live on these other platforms? Yeah, you could have all of those screens open at the exact
Right.
same time in one view. That just, again, eases the workflow, eases the production capability, and just would make our life much easier.
I guess my
Trying to
question
binge
is
watch all of your
how
YouTube
many picture
episodes.
in pictures is more than enough?
How many is he with the most toys wins, brother? He with the most toys
I
wins.
mean, think about it. March Madness is here. Then you're over there
Okay.
watching a YouTube video, and then you got a Facebook video that's going on, and then you got somebody sends you a link and they want you to watch right there. That's
Yeah.
four or five right there by itself.
It's just like the bigger TV wins, right? If you just got a 40-inch, you're not going to be able to watch the Super Bowl. You at least need to get 72 inches or something like that. I'm just saying. Or maybe that was my thinking. That's what I did. I'm sorry.
Well, I got a projector, so I mean, I just take up the
But
whole
you got
wall.
100 inches of television, so
I just
you
take
got
up
an
the whole
infinite.
wall. I just take up the whole
Yeah,
wall.
Yeah.
So I
But
mean,
that's the thought, right? But you're right. From a practical perspective, how many windows do you really need? But again, just having the ability and having the capability, I think, is just really cool. And just the fact that it's integrated into the browser means it's more secure, and you can be more comfortable that you're utilizing that technology, as opposed to having to download extensions and things like that from third parties into a Chrome or a Safari, like that. And Edge is the same way as Microsoft Edge is the same way as Chrome, because it's based off of the Chromium framework. So it's kind of the same thing. So they're just memory hogs. I mean, Chrome is good. It's just each tab just takes up so much memory. Golly.
we didn't get a chance to talk about it, but the privacy protection stop cookie tracking. Um, they said a new major milestone hit in their work to protect your privacy. Total cookie protection stops cookies from tracking you around the web by creating a separate cookie jar for every website. What are your thoughts on that? Would this make you want to switch?
No, it's not enough to make me want to switch. But again, it's a lot of times. So websites are supposed to comply with your desire to not be tracked. There's no legal precedence for them. Yeah, but they are supposed to. If you click on the opt out or you click on the box and don't acknowledge the OK on the site, they're supposed to not track you. It's just like some of them say, "Do not sell my information," right? But and
But you know they
from a
do that.
morality, I'm going to say from a morality perspective, if you click on that, they're supposed to abide by that. But Firefox actually goes a step above that again and directly integrated into the browser, turning on and forcibly not allowing the site that you're visiting to track your actions and your movements. And so you don't see ads when you go. So when you're when you're on Firefox in the browser, you don't end up seeing ads within your Facebook timeline for whatever it is that you were searching for. You don't see ads in whatever other website that you end up going to afterwards, because they're not tracking you. So that's pretty cool, right? Yeah.
So I guess at the end, is this something that you can see yourself saying, I'm going to make the switch from Chrome to Firefox?
Yeah, well, look, I'm not normal, right? So I literally will go back to Firefox probably maybe tonight. And not for this reason, kind of for this reason, but so Firefox actually has the ability to, and this is kind of not legal, but legal. So Firefox integrated has the ability to actually download YouTube, right? So you can actually download videos off of YouTube onto your local machine, and that's actually a little bit more cleanly integrated into Firefox as opposed to how it is in Chrome. And the only reason that I want to do that is for when we're doing a show and we're sharing a stream and we're sharing a video, instead of taxing our internet connection, actually have that local to my host and then push it out that way. So reduces latency on the network and makes that aspect of the show that much cleaner, that much better for our viewers. That's again built right into Firefox from a capability perspective. That, and not the multi picture in picture, but just the ability to have even just a single picture in picture is cleaner in Firefox. Just the implementation as you're scrolling through, again, like a YouTube or even Facebook, you can more easily move those windows around as you start continuing to traverse the site that you're looking for. So just again, functionality, ease of use, those kinds of things. So look, I was using Firefox last night, and then this morning I switched to Chrome. More than likely, I'll go back to Firefox this evening, and it's just what I do. And it's weird, but I'll even start looking at. I hinted at another platform called Vivaldi. Vivaldi is another um, kind of Vivaldi and Opera are browsers that are more module based, right? So again, capabilities that integrate cleanly with the browser, as opposed to making the browser so big and so robust and such a memory hog. You can actually tie in capabilities at a module, and they run in their own memory space. So it's all about performance is what I'm talking about. So I'm long-winded, but I'm talking about just easing some of the system requirements on my machine for. So this is what I talk about all day, brother, on a daily basis. That's why I can get long-winded, right? I talk about
You told
storage,
me to put
networking,
5 minutes
performance,
on
and
the
compute. So
screen, and I'm down to 0, and I just
five
let you
minutes ain't gonna
go.
work. Yeah,
But
no,
like,
5 minutes.
I
We
had
we
you at
gotta
10
add
for
some
a
momentum.
reason, but you said drop down to 5, so I gave you exactly
Well,
what you asked for. And the only thing is, I did not have the timer or the buzzer to just kind of be
yeah,
like, "Hey, man, you're doing too much." So I mean,
it's
I
all
just
right.
didn't have that. But it is
It's all
what it
right.
is.
It's all right. It's all right. You know, when I get to using the jazz hands, that's when you know I'm getting into it. So
I'll just do this to
I'll
you.
calm down.
When you get too long, I'll
Yeah.
just do this.
It's all good. I'll take
That's
it.
what I'll do when you hit the when that's that's what I'll do to you when you hit the timer. So you want to go
When I
back up
need to
to
shut
10
up.
minutes, or
Okay.
you want to stay at 5? Like, what do you want to do?
We'll use our de facto show producer Tammy to tell me when I need to sit down. Oh, wait a minute. You don't have the comments up.
Oh, I wasn't
Oh,
checking
wait a
out the
minute. Sorry.
comments. She been giving it to us, bro. She been giving it. Now where did the comments go? Hold on. She said this is the first time James has overtalked you.
Oh
Now,
my God.
look, this is it.
You
This is
you
his
want me to
playing
do
field
you
right
want me to
here.
fire up Microsoft Whiteboard? I'll do a whiteboard here and actually show, network connections and storage performance metrics.
She
I can
said,
do
"This is
that.
why I
This is
don't
what
like
I
to be
do.
on his
So
page." Yep. And then she says, "Now they're gonna block Firefox from downloading YouTube because you didn't told it all. You didn't told all the
I didn't just put it out there in these streets, didn't I?
yeah. You didn't
No.
put it all out in the streets, brother. Yeah,
Y'all
yeah.
better download
No,
this new
no
version
love
of
right there.
Firefox before they shut it off.
Now, looks like I hope it didn't stop streaming over here because it looks like it says I'm live, but I can't pull up my comments no more on my YouTube.
Uh-huh. They pulled you off. That's what they
Clearly,
did.
what's going on? But I got your comments up over there. She's on your page, so we'll let her, let her just go off
So
on the
I'll get the
comments.
strike. I'll get the.
Right, right.
It's all right.
I hope that wasn't a strike. Oh man, I hope that wasn't not off of that. But
I'll get
anyway,
the disc rights.
so we talked about PIP. We talked
Yeah.
about that's where I wanted to go with this. Walmart Plus. Have you subscribed?
Yeah. I subscribed day zero. Not even day one, day zero. When they first announced it, I was on the pre-waiting list, and as soon as it came out of my area, yeah, I subscribed.
Okay, so Walmart Plus
And have used it one time. Paying my
Wow.
yearly subscription at that one time.
Wow. Wow. Okay, so for whatever reason I couldn't pull this article up, so we'll just have to just talk about it just amongst us. But Walmart Plus becomes the retailer's long-term e-commerce strategy. And I say that because today I was passed an article saying that Fry's, the big box retailer, they're closing. Then I heard about Macy's is trying to now be known as they want to be known as the digital retail source. But Macy's cannot be known as a digital retail source. They've been around for how long? And now you want to be known as the digital retail source, like the number one place to go to? People don't even like I order clothes online because they don't have a big and tall section here in Atlanta. Well, they do. Take that back. They have two stores in Atlanta where they do have a big and tall section. But outside of that, I'm not thinking about, you know, going to Macy's to purchase online. Fry's, they're struggling. The only real big box retailers that are out there right now is a Target and a Best Buy and
Yeah.
Walmart. When you think
Micro
about it,
Center.
everybody else, if you
Yeah,
don't
that's
have a
true.
digital presence within 2 years, if you don't start that digital presence within 2 years, you're going to be out of business. I hate to say that, because people they want to be able to shop online. And with COVID, people are.
Yeah.
Oh, take that back. Ross is another digital. Does have a big box retailer, but you're hearing TJ Maxx's are closing. Home Goods are closing. Bed Bath and Body Works are closing. These stores are closing because they don't have that presence, shall we say, or they do have a digital presence, but they're just not promoting it the way Walmart Plus and the way
Yeah.
Amazon Prime is. And unfortunately, they're gonna be in some trouble. The program was announced last year, which was Walmart's answer to Amazon Prime, has seen a healthy reaction from consumers. Um, Walmart Plus has gained between 7.4 million and 8.2 million members since it debuted last September. As of this month, 13% to 14% of total Walmart.com shoppers are enrolled in Walmart Plus, which offers
Mhm.
perks like free, no minimum shipping, mobile scan and go, and along with discounts on fuel for an annual fee of $98, which I
Mhm.
think Amazon Prime is 119,
I think it's 129. Yeah,
129.
Amazon
Okay.
raised their prices. So yeah,
Okay.
I
Given
don't know.
that delivery is a key driver of Walmart Plus, we need more capacity to grow Walmart Plus with a higher net promoter score, and
Mhm.
that over time the retailer will add more benefits to the membership to broaden its appeal. Despite the subscription program's growth, the retailer's growth began to slow down the fourth quarter of last year, which is surprising because it's the holiday time. I don't know why.
Mhm.
But I don't know, man. What do you think? With many Americans acclimated to ordering groceries and essential online, Walmart Plus
Mhm.
has the potential to compete with Amazon Prime for users.
Yeah.
Also, having the added benefit of built-in auto renewal. Amazon Prime, for example, reported a 97% uh, renewal rate year over year. Um,
Yeah.
the program still may need to be improved if it wants to capitalize on quick growth and retain its customers while also gaining new ones. It'll need to expand its rewards to more facets of the Walmart umbrella. Um,
Yep.
Unlike Prime, Walmart Plus does not include added perks like Amazon's video streaming platform, which is Prime Video. Walmart does have some competitive advantages, however, including its physical store presence across the country, along with amenities like gas stations and various rentals.
Yeah. Um, Look, my mom works at Walmart, so I'm supporting the company. But that's not the reason why I joined. And I don't need the gas stuff because my car is electric, so I don't take advantage of that. But the physical bougie,
Hold on.
God,
You
he's
back
straight
on the
bougie,
screen.
ain't
Go ahead. Say that again. You don't have
he?
what?
Because you see, I'm sitting up straight now, right? I don't need the gas perks because your boy is all electric. But the
No,
thing
say it
that
again.
drew
You're
me to
all
Walmart,
electric, right? You
yeah,
fancy.
I'm
You don't
I'm
use
I'm I'm
gas. Y-
I forgot how to pump gas, but look, I'm one of I'm like that. Yes, sir. We can talk all we want about EVs too. We should do that at one show because I can break them down for you. I can break them down for you.
Yeah, I'm
But
just gonna
again,
put
let's
your
get
name
focused,
up there.
folks.
That guy right there said he does not pump gas. He's all electric. Just plug me in. You saw the name,
please,
right?
please don't use that segment when you do
Oh, you know
your
I'm about to.
Instagram feed.
You know I'm about to
And
go in.
and say this dude that I'm rolling with is too good to pump gas when actually yeah he is because I just decided that I don't want to utilize fossil fuels and I'd rather be more cost and more effective and conscious to the environment. So uh, yeah, sorry, where was I at? Let's get focused again.
Tammy said,
Walmart
"Okay, big
Plus.
money."
No, look,
No, you
see,
big money, bro.
I'm
Just
I'm
because
just
I don't
trying
have
to
the comments pop on the screen, don't mean that I can't read them all. Big money. Come on, make it rain.
I
I wish I had the
well
little
we can
rain
do.
machine come across the
You
screen
you need
right
to put
now.
something like that on there. You need to put something on the screen right now.
I,
You
I
need to Google me, god dog it. I'm trying to be.
Did you say Google me? That's what you just told
You
me?
better Google me, god dog it. I'm trying to be the next look. We trying to do these things this year. You coming with
Well,
me
Tammy
too?
says because Amazon has high end Whole Foods, where Walmart is known for their savings.
Yeah. So again, the real reason that I did Walmart Plus, not because my mom works there, but I love that fact as well, but was for the local stores and for the grocery. That was the one delivery and the shipment that I did. I literally booked the time in the morning and said, "Look, deliver all this stuff here at 1 o'clock in the afternoon." I think it wasn't Uber delivered. It was somebody, one of the other ride sharing services, right? That they utilized and had the guy come deliver it. It was very convenient. It didn't have to go out. It was bad weather. I think me and my wife were, we were all sick or something was happening that day, and I just wanted to just make it more convenient for us. They came and delivered. The one catch that no one tells you about, though, yeah, that's the delivery is free, but when you do have it delivered, there is a pretty annoying pop-up that pops up on the screen that says, "Hey, you want to make sure you give your delivery driver a tip." I was gonna give him some money anyway, but you can't really close out the screen without giving that tip to the to the delivery driver. So that part is not even in the fine print. They don't tell you that. So but that was my only
Hold
caveat
up.
with
So you
that.
telling
But
me that you can't close out the app without giving a minimum of $1?
you can do either percentage or you can do a dollar amount. But again, you can't complete the transaction of actually uh, having your items delivered. You can change the tip afterwards if you want to. Like, so if they came and dropped them off and everything was ripped and the bags were open or whatever, you can lower the tip if you want to, but you can't complete the transaction and have it actually start to show up to your house without saying, "I'm gonna give this delivery driver a 5% tip or a $10 tip," or whatever the case may be. So that's not written anywhere until you actually do the transaction. Uh,
Wow.
Walmart Plus needs to integrate more with, like that article said, more of their complementary services like Sam's Club. Sam's Club is, and look, that's the place to go, not Costco. And Costco has just too many people. I hate being around people, and every time I go into Sam's Club, it's just nice, and there's nobody in there. I can find what I want. So those capabilities need to be integrated into Walmart Plus as well. The scan and go feature, dude, that's just amazing, right? I can walk around in Walmart and I can just scan the stuff on my phone on the app and boom, walk out the door and pay on my phone. So that whole scan and go thing, that's amazing too. So they're getting there, right? They're the biggest retailer out there, right next to Amazon, and they got the brick and mortar, so they got the footprint, and they got all that. Hopefully, they keep adding services and adding functionality, but it's going to be hard to compete true with Amazon because I ordered some cables for some a mixer that I got from a company the other day, and I ordered it last night. It showed up today at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and that's just way nice. That's very convenient. You can't really get that type of convenience from anyone else besides an Amazon. Walmart needs to get to that speed of delivery as well.
Wow.
The pricing
Wow.
is right. Yeah, I don't think Walmart needs to add like a media streaming service or anything like that. They just need to branch out and take advantage of their other properties, primarily Sam's Club.
Tammy
Yep, yep.
says,
What's she say?
Cro- she said Kroger has that also. She says,
Okay.
but you big money, don't be stingy on your groceries. Be the tips.
Oh, I hooked him up though. I hooked him up with a good tip. Don't trip.
Yeah, right. I
I've look over the past 20 years that I've been with my wife. I have learned to properly tip folks. I was the guy who would go. We would go to dinner, and I would literally leave 4 quarters. I was, and it wasn't disrespectful or anything. I didn't know, right? But my wife has properly educated me over the, again, like I said, the past 20 years, and I'm doubling the tax and I'm rounding up, so I'm at a minimum. That's what I do.
I
I've
don't
grown. I
know.
can grow. You can teach an old dog new tricks.
See if I don't.
What you
Let's
doing?
see.
You're looking all around. You're trying to. Oh, there you go. There.
See,
Uh-oh.
see what she said?
You should-
She's trying to
What you
tell
do?
me.
See, and that way it's easy, right? I just double the tax and round up to the nearest whole. So instead of trying to do a whole bunch of arithmetic, I'm 51 years old, man. I ain't got time to do a whole bunch of arithmetic.
Gotcha. Okay. Uh,
See, you got all these screens going. What you need to be doing, I know what you're doing. I see how high you're looking right now. You're probably rocking that awesome new uh, desk that you got. You need to talk about that.
no,
You
well, we'll
need to
talk
talk
about
about
that.
that the stand up, sit down desk that you got. That's what's
You
really up.
see what you see what
Oh,
she's
this man will lead. See you trifling right there. You need some home training. God dog. That's teach him, Tammy. Teach him.
see
Yeah,
how she
brother.
do
You,
me.
you got to take care of your service workers. You got to show some
See
love.
how she do me.
That's
Yeah, see how
they
she.
can't do that. I know. You see, she getting those. She typing fast too, misspelling the words because she want to yell at you. She over there typing fast. Yeah,
All
man.
right,
Take
now
care of them
see.
service workers, especially the folks at restaurants, especially the folks that do deliveries. Whatever. Again, I can't think of only one Uber Eats right now, but there's all the other ones.
All right, now whatever I did, I can't get it to go off the screen.
That's the devil in you right there. That's Jesus
Oh
right there.
man, man, I don't know
Talk
what
to
I
him,
done
Lord.
did.
That's what that is right there. Talk to him.
This- Yeah, see how she do?
Yeah, man, that's my biggest fear when I go out to eat. Yeah, you
Now, how
fake
you
it
get
if
this
you
stuff
have
to
to,
go
but you
off
better
my
be nice
screen?
to
I
the
need
people
this
that
stuff to
serve
go
you.
away.
Karma is
Oh
what it is. That's why it won't go away. It's karma.
yeah, I know. I'm getting it right now, ain't I? Oh, man, that's. Let me see.
Live too.
Oh man, live. I can't even get
Hold
the
on.
screen. Oh, it's oh
Hold on. Oh,
man.
hold on.
Oh,
I'm gonna grab this screen grab right
oh
here.
man,
Bam. Got it.
no.
Got him. That's going to be in my marketing material, ladies and gentlemen. So follow me on Instagram at jhicks. That's going to be in
Oh
my marketing material
man,
in about
man.
2 hours.
You see how she do me? You see how she do me?
Can't see again. She mad too. She typing. Forgetting letters and everything. She like and she like I got one more thing to say. Yeah, man. Yeah, you better take care of these folks. They remember, and
See how she
you
do me?
easy to remember. It's all in love. It's all in love,
Now,
though.
now
See that?
I
It's
wanted
all love.
I wanted to end, and I can't get the thing to end. Now, how do I make this
Mm,
stuff go away? I
not
hit
sure, brother.
cancel, it won't go away. Man, the good
That's
Lord,
the
please
Lord talking
bless
to you.
me.
Is what that is. That's the Lord
Please
talking
bless
to
me
you.
and let this thing go away.
No.
Oh God. She
I'm
over
just
there
gonna have a
cracking
drink
up
and
behind there.
enjoy.
You drinking your
I
dark
bet
tea
she
and
is.
then
I'm enjoying it
laughing
and
at
having a
me.
drink.
Yep.
Hmm
That. This is so messed up. All right. Well,
You don't know what you're gonna get on this show, folks. It's all comedy. It's
I
all love,
just
though.
man, I'm hurting right now, man. I'm so
You be
hurt
all right.
because
You
I
be
don't
all
know
right.
how to make it go away.
It's all right.
It just won't go away. It's stuck. It's literally stuck. This
Mm,
this is so not fair,
hmm.
bro. How, man, I ain't got time
It's
for
a
this, man.
it's an unconscious
She
intervention that we're
look. She
having with
want to
you right
laugh
there.
at me so bad. She over there sniffling, holding in the laugh and everything. Let me get this thing off my screen. There we go. It's off the screen. Anyway,
Yes, sir.
golly, I saw what I did wrong too. I ain't gonna tell you what I did because you'll dog me out even. But I still had a
I'm
minute
gonna
and
do.
47 seconds. See, you was talking all that other time, so this is just my get back.
Oh, this is your time. This is your soapbox time. Okay, we got to figure this out because 10 minutes is too long. 5 minutes is too short. Um, I think we need to. I think we obviously always have great stories, and we tell our
Oh, you
side.
was going for about 10 on your soapbox, bro. Like
Yeah,
you
but,
was.
I think that's there's a time and a place, and I will recognize that maybe I need to step back sometime in terms of my long windedness, but I think what we do do well is bring up a good variety of stories, and we
Yes.
give both perspectives, right? We have the perspectives, and when we get the comments on screen like they're supposed to, Mr. Producer, now we can engage with the audience.
Now we
But
do not
the
do it.
idea, I think, is to no, I'm not giving, I'm not throwing you all the way under the bus, just halfway. But I think we do need to continue to keep the vibe and the show moving quickly. So somewhere between 5 and 7 minutes is I
It's our
think is the
second
best way
time
for us to
using
move.
this software. I'm not mad at the
You only get one
situation.
impression, brother. You only get one impression.
Yeah,
First one.
it is
First one.
what it is. I mean, I'm doing
Yeah.
the best I can with the resources that I got, brother. That's all I can.
Oh.
So, she talking about she done. You over there drinking your Kool Aid,
Yeah,
all that
my
good old
cup
stuff.
is my cup no longer runneth over. My cup is
I didn't
about
even
done.
get
So
none of
that
my
means the
drink or
show might be
anything
over.
like that. I don't even have a
You don't
way to
have your
set up
Minute Maid with
my
you?
other camera to show you my new toy. But my last story that I had for you was
Mm.
look at how she wants to stun on me. Look how she see how she want to
No,
stun
no.
on me. See how she want to stun. No excuse. I gotta. I guess I can get my drink now. She slid it over.
About to say, brother, what you gonna do? No excuses.
Well, I'm gonna do it like this. QR
Okay.
codes. When Tammy
Mm.
goes, I'm not
Mm.
saying today or tomorrow, but I'm just saying when her time comes, when your
Wow.
time comes, when my time
Hmm.
comes. Are you open to putting a QR code on your gravestone? Because folks in the next 40
Bruh,
years,
when
30,
you
40 years, they probably will be into QR codes. Would you be willing to put a QR code to talk about your life's accomplishment?
no, man. Look, when you brought me this story, I was like, come on now. Well, I know I'm not gonna put one on Jen's because she's gonna be cremated. Um, but I don't know who's gonna write it, and just I don't know.
Well, it's
This
really gonna
doesn't
be more for you
seem.
because you're the one that's the content creator.
Yeah, so I get to write my own eulogy and my own lasting story and have it on a gravestone.
No, it'd just be everything James Hicks. The
It'll be
QR code will
short.
open up with your website, Hicks New Media.
You know what I'm saying? But if I make it to like 55 or something, James Hicks New Media Infotainment News. Nobody look. I want some more accomplishments than that. But this is going to turn into a larger enterprise for sure. But I don't know. I just seems so impersonal, right? For such a um, life event to put a computer QR code on one's gravestone. I don't know. It doesn't resonate with me. It doesn't appeal to me. But you, yeah, you go. And I, how many folks gonna roll up to my gravesite with their phone and say, let me turn my app on and scan this QR code? I think she was talking about
But
you.
you never know, man. I'm just saying, Isaiah is your son. By the time he gets in his
Mm.
30s, that might be the new thing to do. You know what I'm saying?
No, it might again. It might be. It might
And
be. I
you'll be
just
like, "Tall boy, you was right." You know what I'm saying?
he was groundbreaking. He was groundbreaking.
Yeah, you would. I mean, you're not the first to do it, but I'm just saying. I think that would be something that would be different, where people can actually. Um,
Look, other folks are having their ashes rocketed up to the moon and to outer space. Other folks are being dumped off at sea. I mean, so everyone is doing their own thing at that particular time, and I don't know. I first I thought about it was 48 hours.
um, let's see the QR code. Let's see. There was a gentleman. I don't know his name. I'm trying to find his name in this article. Um, but it says real briefly. Um, The guy's name is Justin Joke, I think,
Mm,
Joque. Here was a
okay.
gravestone adorned with a QR code. I hope I'm anonymized it well enough. So here it is with a Twitter link, and the code didn't link to a list of the dead man's excite. The QR code didn't link to a list of the dead man's exciting life exploits or perhaps secrets he pulled from the grave. Instead, Joke explained it linked to a list of the dead man's publications and citation
Mm.
metrics. Was this an act of wit or an academic desperate plea of recognition? Was this a scream to say you didn't know me, but here, take a look. My life meant something. We all could have been contenders for something if only life hadn't dragged us in other directions. Joke explained that he anonymized the QR code in his image because he didn't necessarily want to encourage this kind of academic behavior. He added that
Mm.
making something public was one thing in a graveyard that few might witness, and quite another in a place where many hundreds of thousands might see. Um, they said as long as 2012, enterprising tech companies were creating whole websites for the living to link to from one little QR code in a cemetery. There's a deep humanity to the idea of walk graveyards with names and dates, occasionally names of loved ones left behind. Rarely, however, do we know who those were, how they lived, and what their lives truly to others. This way, we can pull out our cell phone as if we were in a museum, see the face beneath the gravestone, and learn perhaps about their passions, loves, their achievements, and even their disappointments. I wonder, though, how many people would wish to present a truly unvarnished exposition of themselves rather than a Hollywood esque tribute to a life allegedly well lived. I think I might
You
want.
read that very well.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
read that well.
I think I may want my a QR code for me. I think I would, and that's not to be selfish or anything like that. It's just I just think that it would be something that I would want to say, hey, you guys don't
There
respect
you
my you don't respect my videos, so there's a lot of history
go.
and there's a lot of content that's there that I would like for you to see, and maybe someone may be appreciative of it. I mean, that's just my personal thought. I don't.
There you go.
You know.
You gonna you like you gonna learn today.
I'm just saying, you wouldn't want that for yourself.
I have to think a little bit more about it, but again, right now, again, that just seems a little outside of what of the scope that I would probably do. But you never know. Again, yeah, I could go tonight, but if I go tonight, it's not gonna there's not gonna be no QR code on my stone. But we'll see.
You see how she do? See how you do?
Uh, you better get your flowers while you can, right? As opposed to trying to get them when you're gone. That's what she's saying. Are you gonna get mad?
No,
You
no
you you
chill.
better stop while you're ahead, brother.
No, no, but this is what she's putting up on the screen. I didn't do this. See how she do me? Now she'll be like,
Yeah.
I want everybody to know that I was a chef. You know that I worked at such and such, and I was a bad
Yeah.
mother.
Shut your mouth.
Right, right. She might want that. I mean, I think it would be
And
something
there's
that would
nothing
be
wrong with
sexy.
that. Nothing wrong with that at all.
I think it's something that I think it's not a bad idea. Um,
Oh no, definitely not a bad idea. And it's ingenious. It's creative. There will be folks that do it. Obviously, you've got the picture of one that's out there right now. So yeah, like, look again. Look, if we can have holograms of Tupac showing up, I think
and Michael
we can
Jackson,
do a whole lot. And
right?
yeah, if we can have Michael Jackson and Tupac show up in holograms, we can we will do a lot. It's all right.
I don't know if I can do this, but I'm gonna put you on the screen. I'm gonna try,
Yeah.
but you give You have another topic you want to talk about real quick while I try and see if I can get this other camera up and moving?
Do I have another topic? Maybe I can always.
Yeah, just give me a little ramble for a brief moment.
I can always. He wants me to. Lord, he wants me to ramble. First and foremost, again, I want to say thank you to everyone who does tune in to us. Hopefully, you enjoy the comedy and the education. We look for enlightening, entertaining, and educational content. So, definitely not your typical technology podcast, webcast, infocast, whatever you want to call it. We do strive to find content that is relevant to the end consumer, as opposed to content that's relevant to businesses and big brands and things like that. That we really want to find the stuff that matters to the citizens. So please reach out to both of us via our social media pages and let us know uh, how we can improve. Irregardless and outside of the technical issues and challenges that we have, a lot of those are self-imposed, right? Because we are always testing and trying to utilize new technology. So and we go live literally after only a couple of hours of introductions to some of those platforms. So we bring that on ourselves purposely and consciously. But in terms of content, we started off for a while talking about video gaming a lot. And we started off talking about mobile phones and technology a lot on that end. But smart home stuff like that, whatever is relevant to you is where we want to take this show and take the conversations, as opposed to just us regurgitating information. So I wanted to put that out there for sure, so that is known. And in terms of what I'm going to be doing in terms of regarding technology and probably beta testing, I just got a mixer from a company called Mayano, and I got the Mayano Caster AU-AM 200, which is a small podcast mic and mixer unit. And the plan is to utilize that for Clubhouse and Twitter Spaces. So I got invited to the Twitter Spaces beta, and what that essentially is again audio only platform for disseminating and creating and sharing content. I think I've talked about it before on the show, where I really think that just the simple nature of audio communication is huge, and being able to articulate and say a message and build a community, have conversation is really relevant, and some things that we have as a society not been able to not done much of uh, over the years. And so I like the fact that there are some platforms coming out there that are focused only on how well you communicate with folks. There's no likes, there's no retweeting, there's no hearts, and there's none of that other accolade. It's just you telling a story and audibly communicating with an audience. So long story short, again, I got some hardware that I'm going to essentially plug into my mobile phone. I'm going to stream rooms within Twitter Spaces and Clubhouse, put them on the website, and really have kind of a homegrown kind of audio conference session that folks will be invited to, and the conversations will be not just technology. They'll be around um, life. They'll be around health. They'll be around fitness and things like that. And just again, being an early adopter and an early participant in some of those betas, I want to give the companies that have given me that access constructive feedback on how they can improve on those platforms. So that's what's next for me, probably in the next couple of days as I get my head together. I think I mentioned as well, it's challenging trying to create content all the time and stay in front of all of the other aspects of the workflow. So the marketing aspects, the pre-show aspects, the run of show, making sure that the look is right, the overlays when we do the transitions, and when we do all of the back end operations pieces. So another component of what I'm looking to do from an entrepreneur perspective is finding a tool utility to help me manage that. I don't write as much as I should in terms of literally pen and paper. So I'm looking for automation and digital tools that I can take anywhere on my mobile phone, on the web, things like that. So I'm looking at I don't know if you've heard of tools like ClickUp, Asana, Trello, um, on the iOS platform, Bear, Notion, and essentially what they are, they're fancy to do lists. They're fancy Gantt charts and mind maps and things like that. So how someone like Tallboy and I can collaborate, again, being 800 miles away from each other, and have our show notes together, being able to say, this is what we're going to talk about this week. 2 weeks down the road, these are the guests that we're going to invite on the show. So things like that. So. So that's what's coming in terms of the things that I want, the value that I want to bring to the community. So stay tuned for that. Welcome back, brother. I appreciate you. Give me a little time to talk about what's going on behind the scenes. What you got? What you go disappear off and do? Go get you some more Minute Maid?
Well, before
It's coming. It's coming, Tammy. They actually sent out a notice not too long ago that they're working on the Android app for Clubhouse. I'd give it another 30 days, to be honest with you, before it's done. But I'll make sure I've got invites, so I'll make sure that when it comes out, you'll get one of my invites for sure.
how many invites do you actually?
I have, right. So they add more all the time. Right now, I
You
have.
get so many
I'm
per
giving out
month, or you just get that's it, one in that.
No, it's kind of based on your involvement within the network. So how many rooms you moderate, or how many times you log on, that kind of thing. So I only have a few left right now. I've got 7. I have 7 invites left. Yours is still pending out there. The one that I sent to the lonely Android
Well, I
guy.
never got the email, but we'll talk about that offline. So shout
Yeah.
out to
So
J5
yeah, I
Create.
can always do that.
Shout out to J5 Create for their JVA06. They sent me an email.
Oh
this
my
week
goodness! Look at
and
this
said,
dude
hey,
here.
hey,
Okay.
Tallboy, hey, where's our review at? And I'm like, hey, I'm still testing over here. You know, like we had some problems, and I just wanted to make sure that
Oh, there he go.
I wasn't where I didn't want to be messed up and stuff like that. So you could see the behind the scenes what we have right there. So
Yeah.
thanks to Tammy for being very supportive in my dreams. I told her I wanted something for I don't know, anniversary, Valentine's Day. I mean, I really wasn't expecting her to get it, but she put me on her little her if you know what I mean, her list.
Yeah.
Because I had said some
Okay.
things that she didn't like, but she still came through in the clutch and made some stuff happen. So with that being said, I'm just gonna go ahead and one of the
I see you. Oh shoot, y'all better watch this.
No man, see, do we need to record at the 6 minute and 5 second mark? Let me see. I'm sitting down now, right? Nope, I hit the wrong button.
Oh Lord, he going the wrong way.
Yep, going the wrong way. So now we're gonna go.
Don't get nervous.
I'm just sitting here.
Oh shoot, I see it. Well, look at this. We need some music playing in the background right now. Look at this right here. This man. Oh, you got to know that. You got to know. You need to work on that cable management, though. That's what you need to work on.
I don't even have the camera. I got to come down here.
He's so tall now, right? Standing up.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't even have the right camera angle.
I don't even have the right. See, you had me all off. You know what I'm saying? So.
Gosh, dog it, but that's nice right there. That is that's really nice, right? So you're 7 feet. So that literally now is right where, right, you get to stand up straight and not
I'm standing
hurting your back.
Straight. Yeah, not hurting my back at all. I have to duck down as you can clearly see. But I'm trying to see if I can find something real quick. So a quick song. While we do this, but I don't know if I can get it in there. But playing with technology.
I like that though. I like the whole stand-up desk action right there. Oh shoot! The show done gone a whole nother level, y'all.
Yep. So I'm literally standing up. Let me turn my music down just a little. Yeah, there you go. right now, as you can see.
Yeah. Yeah.
There you go. Standing up. And then if I hit the button, look, man, this is why I love her. 2 years, and she finally gets it. She over there saying, look, let me fix the camera behind you. So, you know, while we got the Inspector Gadget vibe going on right now, let me see if I can get this button to come kick in, if you don't mind. Come on, Inspector Gadget. Help me out. There we go.
Yeah. The whole desk is moving. I love it. I love it. Very, very smooth. I like that. I like that.
Now, I can adjust anywhere from 126 inches all the way down to 73. And then
Okay.
I'll probably go up just a little bit to about 85. That's really more like my stance right there of what I like.
Yeah.
Yeah. It made me look good right there. So thank you, Tammy, for making that happen for me. I'm giving you your props. Look, she said I'm doing too much. She said you're doing too much. What she say? You're doing too much.
Doing too much.
Nah, it's all good. But like I said, it's a great anniversary. Great. What do you call it? I think if we break up, she's gonna take the desk from me.
she gonna take half of that stuff up in there, you know, and then don't mess up.
You can take half of it, but you can't have the whole thing.
She gonna do the Eddie Murphy, right? I'm gonna take half.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's if I'm correct.
I like that, man. That's good. That's just deserved there too. You need that's not a want. That's a need right there. I like that a lot.
Yeah,
I'm glad. I'm happy for you.
Man, I appreciate that, brother. So yeah, that's kind of if we're gonna take it out, we're gonna take it out. If that makes sense.
Take it out. Level it up this year, God doggy. Level it up.
So I don't know how we've been doing well on this stream on your YouTube channel, but apparently Tammy's responding on yours and not on mine. So we'll find out what's going on. But I know that we've definitely gone over.
That's all right. I get the views, and you get the stand up desk. That's okay. That's a good 50-50.
Any final words? I mean, you took over
No.
the show today.
Was that? No. Look. This whole week has been crazy for me. From just So I'm in a whole nother mood. No other words. I would just say. So we focus on consumer technology. Just be safe out there, folks. If you are looking at technology and if you are not comfortable with emails that you get, if you're not comfortable with text messages that you get, phone calls that you get, a lot of times, and if you don't recognize the numbers where they're coming from, just keep in mind that they're probably not real. So don't fall for phishing schemes. Don't fall for scams. I really hate when I hear folks that are being taken advantage of by these automated bots calling you saying you need to come get the vaccine at this location, but you got to pay, or you owe us some money for whatever, and you need to send the money. So I hate that. Just kind of be smart with that from the technology, from that perspective. Learn how to block numbers that you don't recognize on your mobile phone. Every carrier has a call block functionality for robocalls and spam. So enable that. Just be safe out there with technology and ask questions. No question is a dumb question. We don't know all the answers, but we know quite a few. So ask us the questions if you got them.
That's about as easy as I can say with that. I'm just staying in my lane this week. I've jumped out.
That's all right, brother. That's all right. You flustered. You flustered today.
You kept it simple last week, and you know me. I like to be, I like to test.
You MacGyver.
So yeah,
you MacGyver for sure.
In. You can dog me out, talk bad about me, but it's technology, and stuff isn't gonna work. But our job is to make it work, shall we say? So my job is how can I make this technology work? And unfortunately, you get a chance to see it live in the process. So unfortunately, That's just what it is. Beat me up for it, love me for it, but you can thank me as well. I don't really care. It's just one of those situations where I just want I just want us to say, hey, we love this. We sleep and breathe this. And
Hmm.
my thing is when it comes to technology, if I can find a way to push the limit, I'm gonna push the limit. That's just
Yeah,
so I'm gonna stay in my lane a little bit, but I'm gonna try and
do
push
that.
that limit. On that note, we're gonna get on out of here. All right.
Appreciate you, brother.